Hello, if you're watching this, and I'm going to show you how I balance my prop. And so I had a props that I damaged, I sent it out, and then it was supposed to be balanced when it came back, and it was not. And so I went ahead and balanced it myself. This is what I used to balance my prop. I got a 3/8 transfer punch, as I was just going to use for an axle. Then I got two 1-inch bearings, and I took ether and washed the grease out so they spin really freely. I had taken a drilled this out to 1 1/32, so that way that these bearings would fit inside there. So this is what a balanced prop should look like. I just fit that in there like that, and this is non-scientific, so but it works. So I have one end, heavy end, it's going to go down. We're going to go ahead and speed this up. So it's just about where it needs to be. Then they say take a piece of paper and put it on the side, and that way it will lift it up and balance it out. And that's just a piece of paper towel there. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. So take that off. This end sinks just a little bit. So we're just talking a little bit of paper there. Okay, let's put the brand new one on there that I got without any balancing on it. Okay, so we're here. This is a brand new prop that was sent to me. So let's check it out for how it's balanced. I have that side sinking all the way down to the bottom, and it's going to do a complete, almost a 180. Now it's going to come back. It's close, but let's go ahead and stick the paper on there, just like they say. Does the paper do anything? No, not much. So what I have here is I got some fishing weights here, so I got different sizes, so I can put it on there and see how much it's going to need. So I got these little ones here. Little sinkers. There's a little sinker there. I'm going to start with a bigger sinker. So I got two sinker sizes. I'm just going to stick this sinker in here just to see. Okay. We're going to take the paper off. And that looks probably about it. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to put one of those inside the wood so it's balanced out. So drill a hole, and I'm going to pin it in there, and then I'm going to go ahead and epoxy it in. That way it won't come out. So right there, that looks pretty good. Let's try the paper thing. And it does, just that amount of paper makes it move. Yeah, so that's where this needs to be at. So let's go to work. Okay, so with my hole drilled, I put this on the motor side. That way my prop looks nice and pretty on the back. And so I used, since I drifted this a little bit away, it made it a little bit heavy. So we'll just bring this down like this. Now I made this side a little bit heavy. So what I'll do here is, since it's heavier, and I already have my hole drilled for the diameter of the lead that I'm putting in there, because this one here, this size here, balances better. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm just going to cut the top of that off, and then incrementally take down what I need to take down. So let's go ahead and clip that off. We'll stick that in there, and we'll see if that gives that proper balance. Still, it's a little bit heavy. So I'm going to dig that out and clip off a little bit more. We're just going to set that like that. Still a little bit heavy because the placement where how far away I set it out from the bolt hole, but still. Keep on trimming it down. It's getting there. Not yet balanced out, it's still heavy on this side. I just got to take a little bit more weight off. And then once the weight's balanced and the prop balanced, then I'll epoxy it in there after I ping it in there. Still not, just a little bit more shaving off. That looks about it right there. Let's do a little paper test. Just throw it on there just to, it moves just ever so much. And now it's coming back. And we'll put the little paper on this side, and then it goes down. down pretty quickly. Let's see if it comes back up. Probably a little bit, still a little bit heavy because it's balanced out rather well, but I'm gonna have to put epoxy in here, so that's gonna throw the balance off a little bit more. So I'm gonna take some more lead out. Okay, I took some lead off, and this is a brand new prop. This is how this prop was sent to me, and how it's falling. So it's never been damaged or anything like that. It's brand new. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick that piece of lead in there. Okay. It's just a tad heavy on that side, but the epoxy, when I put it in there, will make up for it. Cause see there, it's coming back. So we're gonna go ahead and call that good. We'll call that good. Okay, so here we are. We're back here in the shop, and I put my plug in there, my lead's in there, and then I sealed it with some 2-part epoxy, and so let's just see how it balances out. That's actually pretty good. Looks like a little bit heavy there. Let's see how far it goes down. Probably gonna go all the way down then. Okay, so let's fall all the way down. And there you have it. Let's go ahead and do a little paper test on there. A little bit of piece of paper is going to make that thing go down. Well, we're going to fly this thing tonight and see what kind of performance it gives. But that's pretty good for homemade balancing. So there you go.